So this is the Dell Dimension E510 computer. It's a pretty old computer. It's from the year 2006, and it's actually as old as I am, to be honest. Well, almost as old as I am. Last time I even bothered to check the manufacture date, it did say September 13, 2006. Now, originally, this computer was used as a family computer back then. And growing up, I used to love playing with this thing. Like it was a really fun experience. I would barely get off of it. Like I would only get off of the computer when I felt like it. Like it was just wonderful, and it was. Now, according to my parents, they did say they bought this thing between September 13, 2006 and September 20th of that same year. And at the time, it was actually pretty brand new. Yeah. Yeah, at the time it was brand new. It was one of the it was one of the latest crap, I don't know how to say it. Well, it was just brand new, okay, to them it was. Oh yeah, right. At the time it was yeah, I assumed that at the time it was one of the most powerful computers. Oh yeah, the date range that I mentioned earlier. Sorry, I forgot to say this. So I did say my parents bought this between September 13th, 2006 and September 20th of that same year, which was actually a couple days after I was born. Yep. I was new, this computer was new. Yeah. And I can tell this was brand new at the time, obviously. Because by the year after it would have already been bought. Anyways, let me show you what the dimension has. So this Dimension E510 has a DVD drive and a CDRW drive, along with card drives, especially headphone and microphone ports, USB ports, power button, and these stickers that say designed for Windows XP and Intel Pentium D. Now this computer was designed for Windows XP and is capable of running Windows Vista, which luckily we did not upgrade this thing to. Yep, for 15 whole years, almost 15 years actually. Like this computer ran Windows XP, and it still does. Anyways, this this thing also has an Intel Pentium D processor, which was new at the time, but today is pretty outdated, I must say. So yeah, this is the front of the computer, the side of the computer, and the top of the computer. I mean, I would show you the back, but I don't. Yeah, I would show you the back, but I don't really feel like it, to be honest. Oh yeah, by the way, just a side note, sorry if I stutter or pause in this video when it comes to my dialogue speech thing. Sometimes I just try and think of words here, that's all. Anyways, I'm just gonna turn this flashlight off. Yeah, I've been using that for better lighting. Then let's move this. Oh, whoops. Okay, let's move this there, and let me show you the monitor. Yep, here's the monitor. Here's the keyboard. Sorry. I just like doing that. Anyways, the computer mouse, the speakers, and this box thing that I think was supposed to control the speaker volume, but instead this one's used. Yes. Oh, whoops. Since this thing, yeah, I think it's probably loose or whatever. Anyways, oh crap, camera focus. Anyways, without further ado, let's start this thing up. It's loading. So Windows XP logo. And here's the Windows XP login screen. I'm gonna log into my user account. Now, isn't that sound wonderful? Like that is pure nostalgia right there, folks. Like anyone who grew up with this operating system deserves a veteran's account or earlier, and then Windows XP. So yeah, this is what my user account desktop looks like. Yes, I used to play Roblox, but I didn't really have an account back then until 2014. So I played as a guest. Yep. Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, so Firefox, Media Player, Paint, Media Center, McAfee, Security Center. I think that's what it's called. That, which is, and most of this, and honestly, literally most to all of the software in this thing is pretty outdated. Honestly. So yeah, this is the Windows XP. Um, this yeah, this is what the win. So yeah, this is what Windows XP looks like running on actual Windows hardware. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. The reason why it looks so the reason why it looks so glamorous and everything. So my Dell Dimension E510 actually runs Windows XP Media Center Edition, which is honestly one of the best versions of Windows XP out there. And it's running Media Center Edition 2005, which is also loaded with Windows Plus. Yep. So here's the start menu with every program available. Oh yeah. Oh, don't mind if I show you my pictures. What's in there? Here's what's in the pictures folder. Yeah, these were my earlier days of digital art. from 2009 to 2012. Here's a pic. Here's a picture of me that I. Here's a picture of me that I drew in mid 2011. And this is me as well, but in a Robloxian form that I drew in 2012. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, at the time, I didn't really care what my Roblox avatar looked like as a guest. I mean, all I cared about was having fun and everything, which is basically what you're supposed to be doing. This is actually how I used to draw the Mario Brothers back then. I was 5 at the time, so this was late 2011. I'll and there are actually more pictures in the documents folder. It, in case you're wondering, yes, this is like most of these photos were created technically with Go Animate, but there used to be this one Domo Con variant called Domo Animate, and I would actually go there a lot more than the actual Go Animate website. Yeah, all of these were created back in 2012, which is I think that's what I assume. Yeah, I think that's when I joined Domo Animate, which the website has been shut down as of September 15, 2014, unfortunately. To this day, I'm still heartbroken about it. I used to have a lot of fun making animations on that site. In fact, those were my early days of animation. So yeah, that's basically what's. So yeah, that's basically my stuff. I'll open Mozilla Firefox of what browsers look like. Yeah, as an example of what browsers look like. Oh right, I forgot Google had a new doodle today. Oh yeah, right now it's shut up McAfee. Right now it's 7:47 p.m. in my area. Oh yeah, and allow oh yeah, since this is Windows XP Media Center Edition, this was loaded with this app called Windows Media Center. But I'll get to that later. I'll show you. I'll play one song in the Windows Media Player just for a couple seconds. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Yeah, this brings back a lot of memories, man. I think I think I probably listened to one of these at some point. Anyways, now as I promised, I am going to show you Windows Media Center. I'm gonna start it up from the start menu. Here we go. Wow. Yeah, it. Oh yeah. For some reason, Windows Media is trying to open Messenger. It isn't this honestly isn't this great? Like Windows Media Center. Oh yeah, and which by the way, Windows Media Center, I mean, it got discontinued. Yeah, yeah, the last version of Media Center was back in 2009 with Windows 7. But yeah, here's some of my pictures in Media Center. You can click on them to view them. It, oh, you can even go to more programs. In Media Center was also came with two games, Gem Master and Auto. I actually I actually used to play Gem Master back then. Yeah. So yeah, this is basically Media Center. There's not really much to it since we didn't really go there often. But we would but I think we would play some DVDs on this thing. Anyways, let's just close this thing. So yeah. Oh yeah, I also want to show you my Roblox videos. Yeah, this was me as a guest, a Roblox guest. Now this video was taken on November 12th, 2012. And he's gone. All right, and all right, enough chatting around. Oh yeah, Internet Explorer. I forgot to show you that. No, I don't want it as my default browser. Why am I even showing you all this useless crap? Should be done record. Yes, and the process. So yeah, that's basically what's in Windows XP Media Center Edition. Like there's a lot there's honestly a lot more you can do with it than the original Windows XP. So it's 8:16 p.m. in my area right now, Eastern Time. And I'm just gonna shut down this thing now. But before I do that, I just want to apologize for taking too long on this video. I mean, supposedly this was going to be short, but instead I just decide to start showing you all a bunch of stuff that some of you don't really give a rat's ass about. So yeah, I'm just gonna turn off this thing. I honestly can't be the only one who feels guilt whenever the entire screen turns gray, like when you're about to shut it off. Alright, I'm gonna stop talking. Again, doesn't that sound wonderful? Like everything about Windows XP is, honestly. Alright, I'm done reviewing this. Please like and subscribe.